What? Pardon me? Oh no, really?
I just sat down. Aren't they supposed to be following the dotted lines?
So OPFOR ambushed the convoy in Rabi, and then they already left.
Oh,
and then,
Blue 4 had the convoy.
Yeah, Blue 4 was supposed to protect it while it made its way through the AO, but OPFOR ambushed and got it before Blue 4 could react quickly enough.
Is anyone in Blue 4 even dead?
No. Well,
How the fuck did that happen?
Blue 4 landed, you see Hill 557?
Yeah.
To the north of Rabi. I think they landed there, and they dismounted and then tried to assault through, and then they had some people do a landing on the castle as well, but they just weren't quick enough.
Wait, so how did they get the trucks then? Like, is that... Did OPFOR have them?
No.
Like, or was it AI? Like, what?
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah. So it was AI. AI drivers were going from convoy start to convoy end, and then Blue 4 was supposed to protect the convoy.
Where did they grab the trucks?
They ambushed the convoy, and then they killed everybody.
OPFOR was already in Rabi.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so OPFOR, we were able to set up an ambush, and we chose Rabi, and then Blue 4 couldn't react quickly enough, essentially.
How'd you manage to die?
So I died because I hit a tiny bush where Urbo is and the destroyed vehicle is. I hit a tiny bush, and then the techie armored, and I died, and Urbo survived.
So Urbo's probably just going to stand around in the middle of the field then.
Probably, yeah.
Where do they have to deliver the things to?
There's two safe houses for OPFOR. There's one at the north end of the AO where A1's going, and there's one to the south end of the AO where A2's going.
This feels a little cheesy to me. I don't know. Like, I don't blame OPFOR for grabbing them, but something just feels wrong.
Yeah, that was their objective, is to actually steal them and destroy it.
I think this mission is more about maneuver than fighting.
Yeah, but like I completely missed that because OPFOR was like already there in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. It probably would have been a little bit better if OPFOR had to actually like drive a little bit, so Blue 4 could get the convoy into a little further into the AO possibly.
Or like if their objective wasn't to fuck them off in a completely like end of the map where Blue 4 really doesn't have a chance to even spot them, let alone like cover them.
Yeah, and like give Blue 4 a general area where the safe houses are possibly, so they have a general idea.
So this match is a foregone conclusion, right? Because like the helicopter is just bobbing around.
There was a convoy driven by AI going along the purple dotted line. OPFOR got the trucks before Blue 4 could even get there to like contest it. And then now they're just driving off on like two ends. Like the whole thing's already basically over. There's no way Blue 4 is going to find the trucks and like recover them. I'm assuming Blue 4 has no idea where any of the safe houses are to know where OPFOR is going to take them either.
No.
I think that's another thing that's a bit of an oversight in the design. Because then Blue 4 is just kind of twisting in the wind, like hoping that they can spot them.
Right.
I don't blame Chesh for not foreseeing this fucking outcome, but
no, it's hard for like this sort of mission design. It's really hard to consider all that stuff beforehand. But yeah, I think he was just imagining that there'd be more of a firefight immediately, and then Blue would know, would have eyes on the trucks leaving one direction, and then follow them in the helo.
I also think for convoy things, like I get he was trying to just increase the number of players playing, but it should have just been like a player-driven fuel truck or something instead.
Yeah.
so they
yeah.
don't just get fucking taken by OPFOR. And so that they can, maneuver and not just be fucking murdered.
Well, to be fair, this is mostly a maneuver TvT anyway, so who moves better is more important than who fights better in this TvT.
I mean, okay, but like, the fucking whole point of it, we're 27 minutes in, 17 minutes into playing it, and no one's fought. Like, that's not like the point of our missions, you know?
True. I think this mission has like a very significantly different paradigm to it than the one that we're usually used to.
Yeah, I think we just need to give that feedback to Chesh, and I'm sure he'll take it into consideration and improve it for the next one.
I think it might also be worth mentioning it to like the leadership of like, you need to keep, like, I understand winning is like your actual objective, but like you just ended the thing without a single shot being fired. That's boring as shit. I think that goes against like the point of playing the game, you know? But then that's also bringing up the argument of like, winning isn't everything and shit again, which has happened several fucking times in BW's history and nothing's ever changed.
Honestly?
Yeah, for OPFOR ASL, he was doing it here because that was the best spot to do it, essentially, from his
and like
point
their
of view.
objective is to secure them, but then just securing them and leaving without a fight to me is poor taste.
Yeah,
I see. Hot potato here, but I think this might work better if players are going to be on one side and then AI is going to be on the other. Like, make this into a co-op. I get the feeling that it would actually be kind of better. Because there is enough space for a co-op here. For either side.
Yeah, it could be a good idea for co-op, but it just the whole premise of the TvT, you can still work. It just needs to be taken into consideration a little bit more. Like, there's been a couple of TvTs I've remade that has tracking on like down pilots, and they have to be captured or killed by attackers. So that sort of scenario. But it's difficult to try to balance that sort of thing. But that's what the feedback's for.
I feel like we should just like message admin to be like, the shit's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, I'm going to send a message right now.
So, Rooney, have you checked out like the TvT recaps I posted?
No.
That's cool.
User left your channel.